Hello YouTube. It's been almost 8 months since the last time I uploaded a video. I really didn't intend to take a break, it just sort of happened. I rewatched my last YouTube video to kind of remember what chapter of my life I left you guys in, and it just really hit me how much can change in 8 months. So I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on in my life and fill you in on what's happened since last summer so you can understand a little better the direction of this video. So the first big thing that happened is I got a job. In the last video I posted, I actually talked about an interview I had for the same company I actually ended up working with. And it's so wild for me to think that because in that moment, everything just felt so uncertain. I was scared about what was going to happen. I was worried about money. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to stay in Korea. And it's so crazy that now, 8 months later, I can say that this is the most stable I've been in my adult life, not just financially, but also in terms of my visa, which changes everything. I hope that I can share more about my job in the future, but for now, all I'll say is I love my job and I love the people that I work with. And honestly, if you would have told me this would be my life a year ago, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Okay, so I'm potentially about to hear a job offer from a company that I am really interested in working with. So this might mean that I have a job. Yeah, let's just hop on the call and see what they have to say. Okay.
I am so sorry this has taken so long for us to get our act together and to come down with a decision. Very happy to share with you after the process. We are very excited to want to extend an offer for you.
There's no way. But yeah, I guess cheers to that. So I got hired in October, and literally the day I got hired, an opportunity came up for me to go back to Guatemala for a little less than 30 days. I took it not just because I really missed my grandparents, but also because I desperately needed a reset. I went there, it was a great trip, I rested a lot, I spent time with my family. It had been 2 years of constant stress, uncertainty, and fighting to find stability. And I don't think I realized just how much it had all affected me until I stepped away from it all and had that brief moment to kind of reset and breathe. But then, as soon as I came back from Guatemala, just as I thought things were finally settling, I went through a breakup. I was dating someone and we dated for a little less than 2 years, and this person was a big part of my life. I thought a lot about how I wanted to talk about this because I didn't want to make the whole video about the breakup. I'm not really someone who talks about my relationships online, but it is something that I really wanted to open up about because for me it was a life-changing event. So I wanted this video to reflect all the emotions and internal shifts that come with that. Breakups are not easy. I think it's very normal when you go through a breakup to want to completely reinvent yourself, or maybe even go back to a version of yourself that got lost along the way. And I feel like for the past couple of months I've been going through this process of relearning who I am and questioning everything about myself, and also envisioning who I want to become, and at the same time trying to figure out how to exist in the midst of pain. It's definitely a process. This is truly a time where I feel like I am learning to be myself again, and I hope that you can see that and maybe even relate. So yeah, that is all that I wanted to say. I guess welcome to this new chapter of my life, and I hope you really enjoy this vlog. El que fuimos la vez pasada, ¿te acuerdas? Sweet Danish breakfast. Decí hola. Dos. Free? Sí, free. ¿Por qué no? Pues sí. Yeah, I did. Cannel's are really My beautiful, beautiful friend Taima.
The before and the after.
The before and the after. I literally just burned a hole in my bed sheets. This is the outfit of the day. And the culprit. Anyway. Can you tell I'm obsessed with blue? So it's a Tuesday and it's like 8:30. I was getting ready to have some sort of creative night. This is like something that I do that really helps me connect with myself. There are a couple of things that I want to do, some projects that I want to start. The first one is I want to start writing posts on Substack. Realistically speaking, I might not write the post today, but what I might do is browse some interesting ideas, read other people's Substacks, and gather pieces of media that inspire me to write my own, and also maybe outline what I want my first Substack to be about. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Well, realistically, I only have 2 hours. Whatever flows in those 2 hours will be what I'll do. I think Luke Hemmings is like so incredible. When I listen to his solo albums, I really do feel like I know him. What is BM? What even is BM? Oh. Wait, let me see. Still in Chicago, the things that I miss, I can't have to kill. I thought of a ground mirror saw right before I got it. To make a mess, right? Make this whole shape in the world. Take it all apart. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I take it all apart, and it's not so bad. Still, ended up coming to this cafe that my friend Alex recommended, and it's actually just a pop-up cafe. So glad to be sitting here outside with lovely jazz music and just the most gorgeous weather ever. So I had the time of my life at the library. I didn't know they had so many books. I think from now on I'm gonna make it a thing to just go to the library every month. I don't know. I found 3 different books that I was really interested in, and the first one, it's called The Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. The second book I got is a poetry book by Ocean Bong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but this is it, and it's poetry, which I love. And then I also picked a gothic novel. I'm really into gothic literature, and this seems to be like a modern gothic book, so I'm really excited to read this. I was looking for something fun to read, so I'm excited for this. I am just going to go through them briefly, drink my coffee, and then go back home. Happy 1st of June. I literally woke up this morning thinking it was still May 31st, and I had this grand plan of going out to a cafe and preparing for June to start, and then I checked my phone and it turns out it's already June 1st. But okay, I'm still gonna try and go to a cafe to journal. I totally forgot to give you guys a haul of the books that I ended up getting on the book swap event that happened last weekend. So I just wanted to show you guys the books that I got. Okay, so the first book I got is The Vegetarian by Hangang. I haven't read this book or any books by Hong Kong. I saw it and I was like, yeah, this is my opportunity to get a copy and give it a try. It's a good introduction to like her writing style, etc. So yeah. The second book I got is by Taylor Jenkins Reid called The Malibu Rising. I know it was popular a few years ago. I don't know if it's still popular. Honestly, I don't even know what it is about. The cover says a Sex on the Beach cocktail of a book. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I guess I'll give it a try too. Then I also picked this book called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. People gave me mixed reviews about this book, and I haven't watched the Netflix show. I didn't even know there was a Netflix show. Yeah, if you have any thoughts about this book, please do let me know. I don't even know what to expect of it. And the last book I got is Vengeful. I did read Vicious, and I remember liking it a lot. And a lot of people say the second book is not as good. I was thinking of rereading the first one and just giving the second book a try. Those are the 4 books I got. When I'm gonna be reading these books, I still don't know, because I have so many other books that I want to read at the moment. So those are going to go to my TBR for later. And by later, I mean it could be next year. It's already almost 4 p.m., so I should get going pretty soon. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. What a lovely morning. I literally feel like I'm dreaming right now because I am sitting in the most beautiful terrace. Just had an amazing cup of coffee and some yogurt and granola. Honestly, my morning could not get better. I met with 2 of my friends last night and we had a sleepover, and we just ate a bunch of junk food and watched a dating show on Netflix. It was really fun. And then I was going to go back home, but as soon as I stepped out of my friend's house, I realized that the weather was so nice, so I was like, no, there's no way I'm going home. So I came here. I think a year ago, my friends and I got together around the same time, and I was just thinking back on that time and realizing how much I've changed since then. My priorities are definitely not the same, and I don't enjoy doing the same things anymore. Yesterday, we were like drinking and stuff, and it was fine, but I just realized how much I don't really enjoy doing that anymore. I don't know. It's so crazy how you change all the time. Anyway, today is election day in Korea, so I'm just enjoying my day off work. I've been just reading all morning. I am reading Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. And honestly, I'm really enjoying this book. For some reason, I hated the first two, but this one's fun. I'm enjoying reading something light and just fun. I do have a Pilates class later today, so I'm looking forward to that. The weather is perfect. I do not want summer to get hotter than this. This is like the perfect temperature. I wish I could stay here forever.